even engaged to her. That's exactly what happened. It was your first girlfriend. And, I don't know, since what's her name broke your heart there back when you were 15.
Ooh. How you doing after the elope there, Mike? Is your heart broken? This is the boys in the past now. You were that white trash she was referring to.
Oh yeah, definitely was.
Like 100%. Like if my memory serves me correct, you were definitely the white trash she's referring to.
I think that was a generalization. We all were.
What?
We're all white trash.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, you're pretty fucking trashy, bro.
How you doing after the elope? When I see that, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna get torn apart.
Yeah. Guess you're done with that shit, eh?
Yeah, when I was talking to our buddy that's inside right now, I told him about it, and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Dying laughing. He's like, "How heartbroken are you?" He started singing to me. He's like, "She was the one that got away." The one that broke my heart. Yeah, we went there already. Oh Jesus, googly boogly. So you never answered me. What was the longest time? We're gonna talk about the time the girl on the bathroom floor, but like the consensual sex.
Does it really matter to Dave? You better fucking see me say this stupid shit.
You're a sick sadist.
I'm just joking. It's all jokes. Allegedly.
Oh, I'm a sick sadist for sure.
Sadist, that's a big word for you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to learn more big dictionary words. Fuck you. I'm educated. I'm classy. I figured this shit out.
I'll give you that.
And I can edit it too.
Oh wow, cool, man.
Oh God. So what's going on with work, buddy? Let's hear about your day-to-day activities. You're still just a migrant worker, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I did pick up cigarette butts outside a local strip club. I smoke them, and have pints of vodka. Things I do for money. No, it's been good, man. Living in Alberta's been good. It's the best decision I ever made. But
nice.
Yeah, it's been good. How about you? How you been, man?
Bored.
Talk about you. Always asking what I've been doing. What have you been doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah. I was doing comedy, but I can't do that anymore because everything's fucking closed. So I was every other day I get blackout drunk. Something to do. It kills a couple days, right? You start a bender, you're good for a couple.
I'm the brain, man. I get it. It sucks.
Just like you were telling me the other day, you're like, if I didn't have a wife and kids, you'd be a disaster. What were you saying? Like you'd be on some fucking wild bender?
I'd fucking floor it, man. Pedal to the metal, fucking. Act like I'm fucking 13 again. You know what I mean?
13. That's pretty young. Starting it up. Did you start smoking when you were 13?
Started inhaling when I was 13. Started smoking when I was like 8. Big difference. Yeah.
You're like those kids in those war-torn countries you see on National Geographic smoking. They're like 8 years old.
I know, it's fucking terrible. But
when you quit, bud?
What can you do, man? You're
ever gonna quit?
I'd like to, for sure. I wish I never really started, to be honest. But it's hard. It's hard to quit.
How miserable are you gonna be when you quit smoking?
I don't know, man. Fuck. I mean, maybe the coronavirus might make me help. It fucking kills me.
You're pretty unhealthy as it is. Am I wrong in that statement?
Oh man, you tell me about it. I mean, I'm not unhealthy. I'm definitely overweight. That's for sure. I figured, all those years of, what was it again? What did Buddy say about me? He said I was puking up my food and doing blow all the time or something like that. I can't do it anymore.
Do blow and throw it up?
That's the rumor.
That's how you lost all the weight? It looked very true for a while there.
What was that?
I said that was a pretty true statement for a while.
Well, that's why I was fucking training shit all the time, man.
You're just training and just getting fucked up?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Just training, working, slanging pizzas, you know.
Yeah, you couldn't order pizza. You couldn't order pizza. I helped you with that, the weight loss.
I couldn't, you fucking piece of shit.
You what?
I couldn't order a pizza because of you.
Oh, Mike, please.
This guy goes and orders $400 worth of food online to my house and to my boxing club. Okay. And they literally thought it was me who did it. I even talked to like some like head CEO chick over the phone, explained to her that my piece of shit friend from Ontario was the one who did this and I had no part in it. And like it was all supposed to be good. It was all supposed to be good. And like I don't really eat pizza all that often, at least at the time. So like it had been a while since I decided to order from Pizza 73, which is like pizza.com, the same company, I guess. But anyways, so I was at my other buddy's place, and I was like, we had a night, let me tell you. Strung into the next afternoon. It was crazy. But, I woke up like 8 p.m. and decided to order a pizza. I'm like, man, I'm fucking hungry, This is years ago. And anyways, I call up Pizza 73 or whatever, and fucking tell me they won't order to my cell phone number. They won't fucking deliver to me because of that shit. Fuck, was I ever mad? I was starving.
Hey, what is it? What is it? Andrea came to your house and she's like, hey, let's order a pizza. You would explain to her why you couldn't.
Oh man, I was choked, so choked. But a piece of fucking trash. Anyways, most pizza in Alberta is trash.
Yeah, it's all trash out there.
Oh, dude, pizza and wings, back home, that's like Alberta beef, man. It's so good. Like I miss it so much. That's what, if I'm gonna say I miss something from back home besides friends and family, I'd definitely put wings over top of that.
You put it up there?
No,
for sure.
Oh man, I came out here and like a lot of places have baked wings, which is obviously a sin, right? And then they don't get this. They eat them with ranch or blue cheese. They look at you weird if you ask for blue cheese. And like my first few times, I was definitely offended. I let them hear about it. It's like I didn't go to Alberta and cook a steak and put ketchup on it. You know what I mean? I'm not ignorant like that. So what makes you fucking so special? You know what I mean? Anyways,
I'd get up and leave. They bring like ranch to the table with hot wings. Just bye. See you later.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But there's a few places here that do it right, and their pizza, man, they put all the toppings like on the sauce and then load the top with cheese. So like everything's like no crisp, no nothing, tons of flop. Take a bite, everything falls off. It's a joke, man, and it's super expensive. Super expensive. Like you ordered $400 worth of food, but I'll tell you right now, I mean, it's a lot of money. I bet you it wasn't all that much food. Like. You were
number two. It was like $800 worth of food, but because there was like two times.
$800. It was $800 worth of food. Okay, holy.
No, because I sent it there again. So.
Yeah, I think I remember like my roommate at the time, Nigel. He was at home when they came, and he could hear you on the phone with the fucking delivery guy, and he was like trying to see in our basement and stuff because you were telling him I was in the basement or something like that. And he didn't believe Nigel. Nigel was fucking loose on him. That was funny. I gotta give it to you. That was pretty funny. I mean, it wasn't funny when I was hurting on the pizza after. That wasn't funny at all. But like
I think
the time
the greatest
I sent hookers to my house.
That was the one I was just about to tell you. That's the one I was just about to say about the hooker at the house. It was the best one I ever did.
Yeah. Oh, I was mad at you for that, though. I'll be honest. At the time, I was stoked. Like, if I could have hit you through the phone, I would have. You know what I mean? So
walk me through the events of that evening.
So I just moved to Alberta. I don't even know if I've been out here maybe a month, maybe. Right. And I'm living with my buddy's parents. I'm renting a room off them. Right. They're awesome people. They're great. But I'm just getting to know them truly. Right. Like. So anyways, I'm trying.
Pretty much a stranger in their house.
Yeah, like this is again, right? I've only been there for a month, so like I'm trying to be good and create a good relationship and good impression and all that stuff. So, anyways, I'm downstairs in my room, just chilling out, watching TV, and I got a knock on the door, and my buddy's mom, right, who I'm messaging off, she's knocking on my door, and she's like, Mike, I'm like, yeah, what's up? She's like, there's a girl for you at the front door. And right away I knew, because I didn't know anyone out here. Like I only knew my buddies from Ontario. That was it. Like I knew no one. And you had been joking about this forever, so I fucking knew it was. I knew what it was right away. So my ears go up. I'm all fucking like getting ready to fucking lose my mind. I go upstairs and like she looked like a fucking escort too. She looked like one. Like there was no mistaking that. So I go upstairs. And I'm like, oh fuck me, the fucking cocksucker, right? And I'm like, hey, who are you? She's like, oh, I don't remember her name. Or who really cares anyways? But she's like, yeah, I'm new. I'm new to Alberta too, and a friend of mine from out here said you're new and we should hang out. And I was like, oh no, I don't know you and I don't know your friend. She just fucking go, please. And so she like just completely turns head and just fucking boots it out the door like she's booking it, right? And like I do the same thing back to my room in the basement to try to like diffuse the whole situation and act like it never happened. Next thing I know, Gary and Shelva, buddy's parents, they both come down and they're fucking laughing. They're dying. They're crying, laughing. And I'm like, they open the door. They're like, hey, is that a hooker? And like right away, I'm like, oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. Someone played a prank. I'm so embarrassed. And like, they were totally cool with it. But like, I didn't know that they'd be cool with it, right? I just moved in the house. I'm like, oh great. My sister gonna be kicked out of the house. I'll have to move back to Ontario. What a degenerate.
Was that a hooker? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, the worst one you did though. The worst one you did. It was you took that picture of me when I was like 14. I was like 14 in the picture, and you put it on Craigslist. What did you write on it?
I'm like a boy looking for a group of older black males. And I put your phone number and email.
Yeah.
Did you just get purely harassed for hours?
Oh, okay. So the phone I had at the time is the one I had in Ontario, and I had a cracked screen in it. But like I could sort of like I can make it through the screen, I think it was like the only person on earth that could. But yeah, so I get home and all of a sudden my phone just starts going off the hook. Like I'm getting text messages, I'm getting phone calls, I'm getting emails, like it's nonstop. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Right? And like I got a few dick pics and I'm like, all right, this is fucked. And the thing is, like at first I'm trying to be nice about it to like the people saying, hey guys, this is a prank. You know what I mean? This is a prank. Someone's being a dick, whatever. A few guys are okay, no worries, but I'll flag it for you. I understand you're not into that kind of shit, right? I'm like, thank you for being so understanding. But then there was a couple guys who were like, well, how do you know until you try and all this stuff and trying to, get me to do it. And I'm like, first of all, I'm like a 14-year-old kid in that pic, you fucking pedo. You know what I mean? What a degenerate fucking thing. And second of all, fuck your mother. You know what I mean?
Like, were you just straight up just calling them faggots at some point?
Here's the thing. I turned off my cell phone at like 7 because I had enough. I had completely had enough. It had not stopped. It would not stop. I even found the link like on the site and like flagged it and all that shit, and it would not stop. So I turned my phone on at 7. I turned it on one time at 9. Still nonstop. Bang, 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 bang. All the backlog plus the new ones. So I turned it off. I didn't turn it back on until 12:30 at night. And it still hadn't fucking stopped. And I may have, I don't recall, but I may have gotten a little rude with one gentleman over the phone.
Yeah, because I remember I posted you in
today's sensitive society. But again, that's all speculation. Can't prove it.
Yeah, I remember because I put you in Niagara, Toronto, and Edmonton. I posted you in all 3. It took me a while.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah, you're looking for a group of men or anything but old white men or something like that. It's really descriptive. I had the photo of you like.
Oh, it was like hungry for like they caught or something like that. Like whatever you wrote out, it was so gross.
Yeah, you know where I got the idea from? The Craigslist killer.
What?
There's this thing on MSNBC about how this guy put a fake ad about his girlfriend, like she liked rape scenarios. So he puts it on there, and some guy went in the house and actually raped her, right? And I'm like, that'd be hilarious, dude, Custy. Yeah, I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. What's Craigslist? I went and figured out how to use it and went and did it to you.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was going to be the next one. Imagine that. Yeah, could you forcibly break into the house and come pleasure me in my sleep? Imagine you sitting there, two guys walk in. Wait, oh yeah, like a fish is wet. What are you doing? Get off me! Oh,
squeal, piggy.
Oh no! What we're going to do to you too? For your when I was living at Knightwood and you're still living down here, we're trying to set you up with a transvestite hooker for your birthday. I remember that one.
I smelled it a mile away. Wouldn't work.
No.
I would know now. I had those fucking keen instincts. I just know.
But you want to know because we're talking this one out of Hamilton, and she was going to show up to the bar with some other girls. We're all hitting on them, and then she hits on you. You go upstairs, she suckle a mix, and you go down to go take a grab and just get a handful of cock.
I mean, like, it'd be pretty funny, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, you'd kill her. You'd kill it, and you'd both kill yourself. To be fully honest, that's what would happen. And you'd kill one of us, a couple of us on the way out, and blow your brains out.
I'm not going alone. No, I wouldn't be going alone. Yeah, no, that's not how I roll. I'm going
What was I thinking of the other day too? Because I've been bored and thinking a lot. Was the when you got called off work and I told Nicola you got beat up at the strip club and you're in jail.
Wasn't she like trying to get raise money for my bail or something like that?
Yeah, she's
mad at you for that, dude.
She's like, oh, where's Custy day? I'm like, oh, Jeff gave the day off. I'm like, well, did you hear what happened? And everyone played along. Like, I was like, even Jeff went to go bail it. You called Jeff for bail money. Jeff's like, I wasn't helping him. Oh god! Yeah, she was talking to Dustin about having a fundraiser to get you to jail. She was talking to people that she knew that were in there or something like that to see if they could help you out because they didn't like white women beaters in jail. For no reason, I didn't either. I wasn't mad at anyone. I just thought it was funny, like, oh, let's beat up a hooker.
I walk into work and she gives me this huge hug. I'm like, what's going on? And she told me that she's like, you weren't in jail. I'm like, no, they got a day off. What are you talking about? And then the whole kitchen burst out laughing, and I'm like, all right, that solves that.
Weren't you in jail? You beat up the stripper because she ripped your Iron Maiden shit. I had the whole details.
That would have been a legitimate reason, though.
Yeah, that one, because the one you probably still have it, actually. That one Iron Maiden with the skull dude with the British flag.
I probably do, yeah, I don't know. I probably do.
Oh god, I'm such an asshole.
We did a lot of bad shit in that kitchen, allegedly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like you with, tell me something out of the old Chris stories I like to hear.
Oh, the Chris stories?
Oh.
Okay, so like, I'm going to say this guy that we used to mess with all the time, we actually loved the shit out of the guy, right? He was a great dude. We were just horrible to him. And anyways, like, we had this thing about him, like, we'd be so busy all day. We start at 3 o'clock. Kitchen closes at 11, but if orders come in, 10 to 11, we got to finish them. And 11 or 10:59, you got to do the order, right? So, anyways, we were always busy past the time. And he had this thing about him that, around 9:30, he would employ the washroom and sit there for 2 hours. You know what I mean? So we'd have to clean up the line by ourselves and reprep and whatnot. So, we sort of took it in our own hands to teach him the lesson, I guess. And the thing is, you walked in the back of our kitchen. That's where the key rack was. Everyone hang their keys up, right? You're not going to carry around all shift unless you can get chained in your kitchen lights or whatever, right? So, anyways, he goes into the washroom. I hold down the kitchen. Mike goes with our other friend, Dan. And one of them drives his truck all the way down Regent Street. And I mean, all the way down Regent Street. Parks it, locks it, brings the keys back, hangs them up. So we finish our shift, we have a beer together after work, and then we go out the back to leave. And Chris is like, well, where's my truck? So here's the best part, though. The best part is, as we started to laugh, we got into Dan's car, and we drove beside him as he walked the whole way to his truck, flicking cigarette butts at him and throwing beer cans. You know.
Really started the fire in the back of his truck?
I didn't do that. I did not do that. In fact, I gave you guys shit for that because I was not cool. But yeah, he did it like 2 or 3 times. That McAllister kid.
Oh, damn McAllister.
Well, like, hold on. Like, let's clarify this. We didn't light his truck on fire. I'll say this. I had no part in this one. But he had a fire pit in the back of his Ford Ranger. And, like, so there was firewood in it and shit. Someone, I don't even know who it was. They lit it and the fire went up and like no damage was done or nothing. But,
yeah.
You know, now that I'm a 30-year-old man, I gotta say, I was a pretty big piece of shit 14 years ago. You know?
Yeah, we used to make fun of him so bad he'd go to the car and cry.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was funny though at the time. Dumping beet juice down his back, ketchup, mustard, and salt and pepper. You know,
throwing eggs, full of eggs at him.
Chasing around the kitchen with clothes hangers, asking how he survived the abortion.
Oh Jesus! What was the one with the? Tell me a few of the times when Dan, you really used to get to you.
Oh yeah. What we're talking about the food fights, or do you mean what are you trying to get me to reference here? Because there's a lot of times.
Let's hear a couple of most angers you ever been to him. Angers you ever been at him, yeah.
So to clarify, I was most days in the kitchen. I was always in pretty bad sorts because in those days, you know, you go to work, you got off work, you got absolutely fucking wasted and smashed, whatever, fucked up on all sorts of things. You'd wake up an hour before the start of your shift, you'd shower, you get in a cab or whatever, you get a ride or drive, and go to work, and you do it all over again, right? So this being said, I definitely was probably a little hurt, you know, so maybe a little on edge, you know, a little on edge. I'm trying to make a fucking pizza. This one for myself. It's finally not busy anymore, and I haven't eaten all day, and you get one free meal, so I'm like, I'll make this pizza. And I took my time with it. I was proud of it. It looked real nice. And every fucking time, Dan would come over, pull up the raw dough and throw it on the floor. So naturally, you know, I grab a sherry bottle and imagine fucking shucking him in the neck with it. But, you know, or rubbing, you know, tomato off the floor in his face or something like that.
Were you fucking, what was the, you had a like clean dish.
Dan McAllister, Dan Levesque. What?
Oh, Levesque, when he you take an egg and throw it over your clean dishes, make you redo it again? Or after you're done cleaning up the dish again?
Oh, man. What did I do? I always retaliate too, and it's always like worse. You know, I always cross the line. I can't remember.
You got nose to nose and Tim had to separate us?
Remember Twiggy Alien Dan? Twiggy, not our Dan, Twiggy Alien Dan.
Yeah.
Well, remember, like, he used to get me going all the time. I was in culinary school, and like I was half cooking for part of it, and like in the dish pit for the other, right? Not for the whole time, but at this time. So I was choked about it, right? Because I obviously really wanted to be cooking. And yeah, I remember Dan would like that, not our Dan, the other Dan would rub that in our face or rub that in my face. And one day he just like, you know, he kept going. He always kept going and going. And like, he just wouldn't stop. You know what I mean? Like, so one day he like came by the pit and he had like a water bottle full of water, but it was like really warm. And he just like shot it in my face. And I remember like Tim, our sous chef, was like, Mike, like, cause like I had lost my cool. I was so mad. I was going to punch him out. Like I was going to hit him. So right away he went behind the line because he was cooking himself food, right? I remember he was making himself a deep fried halibut, right? Remember that Creole halibut we had on the menu?
Yeah.
And it was for him. It wasn't for an order. It was for him. And as I came across the line, he's pulling it out, and I grabbed it out of the basket, fresh out of the fryer. I was so mad, right? And I fucking scrunched it in my hand, and I rubbed it in his face. Allegedly.
How mad were you?
I don't recall 100%, but maybe that was all in my head. Who knows? But yeah, and then he just looked at me and he was like, "What the fuck, man?" And I came to, and I was like, still fuck you about it, but you know, I did feel a little bad.
You know? No, the day with the pizza, when he ripped that middle of that out and called you a faggot right to your face, I died.
Oh, that's the one. I was, yeah, I know. I was about to kill my best friend.
Yeah. The cherry dome.
Oh my god. The thoughts go through my mind. I'm like, how much do you love this guy, Mike?
Like, you kill your best friend.
Is it worth it? I mean, yeah.
What was that? What was the most hungover you think you ever walked into a workplace?
Hands
we want 2 examples. 1 or 2.
Smithville Slaughterfest, hands down. I think it was I 19? I was still pretty young. I was like 19. And I went out with my buddy to Smithville Slaughterfest. It was some like metal show. I don't know. I'd never been there before. It was actually a pretty good time. But you know, that night got really out of hand. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like in a farmer's field. I don't know. And because I had to work, I think at 3 that day or something. So my grandmother drove me home from me. And I feel so bad for this one because, like, you know, she's a sweet old woman. She you know, she's European too, right? So they act differently, you know what I mean? Like, and she's got her like old Croatian friend with her, like one of her best friends. And like right, like as we get into Jordan on the highway, like by the Avondale thing there,
yeah,
I had to I'm gonna pull over so I could puke on. And oh man, it was so bad. And she dropped me off right at work. And oh man.
Where were you eyeing the bleach bottle?
Oh yeah. Like if I had a strong rope in a tree, you know, chances were high that day. Yeah, it was bad. I can't do that anymore, man. I'm a pussy these days. I can barely drink. I barely drink.
Fuck. Were you throwing up black shit in the field?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was. I remember that.
8 in the morning. Then you had what time did you work that day? Do you remember? Like, you came straight from Nigel's, or I mean, straight from your grandma's to work, right?
Yeah. Like right from under the other. Yeah. Oh man, it was bad. Yeah, it was not cool. But to be fair, I did that quite often. You know what I mean? That's just how I lived life in those years. What's that?
Did we ever? We did that every night, pretty much.
Oh, it was horrible, right? I mean, I mean, it was a great time. I don't regret it. I mean, we had a lot of memories, right? But yeah, no, I haven't been able to do that like within the last 3 years. It's just I know it's been impossible for me.
Oh, or what was the one to start thinking of that I was fucking dying laughing at too? Lauren's house, Christmas, where you're gone for you're gone for 45 minutes.
No, I was gone for an hour and a half. It was an hour and a half because I got picked up at 9 and I was back home by like just under 11 o'clock. So it was around an hour and a half. I drank like we had 2 60s of CC and Igor's vodka. That was it. I drank like half the 60-pounder, and I was like 2 pounds back then too. I was a skinny guy, so like yeah, it was like half a 60-pounder of the CC and like maybe a quarter of the Igor's, and there I was allegedly pushing over trees and Christmas trees and stomping on bags of chips and pizza and stuff. I was a real piece, you know. I apologize for that too. You know,
pissing on a Mercedes Benz. You're pissed on the car in front.
Never happened. But I'd be like, I'll say this: that was the first time in my life that like you know, a lot of people when they go out, they get blackout. You know, they remember everything from like before they weren't really blackout. You know what I mean? Like we've all done it. They had a great night. It was a great time. We weren't like that messed up. It wasn't until that time that I realized that that's a real thing because I had woken up the next morning. I had to work the next morning, and I got up out of bed. It was like 8 in the morning. I had to work at 9, and I go to the shower. Right, I'm gonna quick shower. The old man's probably take me to work. And as I go in the shower, man, I was like, "Where the fuck do you think you're going?" And he was mad, like real mad, right? And I'm like, I have no recollection of what has happened. I don't know that I'm in trouble. And I'm like, "Well, I gotta go to work, Dad." Right? I'm like, "You know, I gotta go to work." And he's like, "You're not going to fucking work. You're going to the fucking hospital." Right? So I'm like, "Why? What the fuck's wrong?" And he's like, "Check your fucking bed sheets." So I go back in my room, and I now notice that I something had happened because there's puke all over my bed and like someone has a little bit of blood in it. I was on some medication by accident or something, right? It was like a common fucking chest cold or something, but I guess it's some pretty strong antibiotics. I don't know. I didn't think I was sick, right? But anyways, look. So I'm like, oh, okay. So there's clearly puke and shit for my dad, right? You know what happened? Because I don't know what happened. I couldn't fucking tell you. You know what I mean? And my dad, I asked my dad obviously what happened, and he's like, by the way, he's not laughing. Like he is fucking joking. If you look at my dad, it's fucking scary as fuck. He was mad. And like so now I'm like starting to think like, oh fuck, what did I do? So I guess like I left. According to my father, I left at 9 o'clock. I was back by just after 10:30, right? And as he opened the door, I was supposed to be gone for the night, by the way. He wasn't expecting me back home. And as he opened the door, I just fell forward. I fell forward. He had to catch me. And all I was saying was like, I'm not drunk. I didn't have a beer. Like, I'm like, I fell down the stairs. And then they put me in bed and they stayed up with me all night, making sure I didn't choke. I got my own puke because I was puking up so much. You know, and like now that I think about it, I'm a parent now, and like, man, I hope kids do that to me. Like that must have been attacking, you know. Feel pretty bad about it.
Where the fuck do you think you're going? I'm good luck, father. Like, fuck you. Are you going to the hospital? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I was a shithead when I was younger, right? Like, it's all about the party, man.
Oh yeah, fuck.
All about the party, yeah. Not so much anymore.
Oh, it's too fucking good. So what's Edmonton? What's Alberta like with the lockdown right now?
I imagine it's the same as where you guys are at, but I don't know. It got a little crazy there. I've been in the grocery store since. It's been okay, but when that all started, was it last week when all like the panic started happening or whatever it was?
Yeah.
So, anyways, Andrea went out. My missus, she went out to do groceries right on Sunday, and like we were a little low on toilet paper, like 4 rolls left or something. So whatever, go grocery store. And of course, this is when the panic happened. So like there was none. Right, there was none. So obviously, a little cause for concern, right? And anyways, so that following Wednesday, I was stopping at the grocery store real quick just to get a couple of things that she forgot for dinner. That she needed to make some dish, and then I was gonna look for some toilet paper. So to put it in perspective, that day at work, I was having a bad day, so I was in a bit of a mood, right? And I got a bit of a temper. I'll admit, you know, learn to control it most these days, but you know, what can you do, right? So, anyways, I stopped at the superstore in St. Albert, that's where I live, and I'm in the superstore, and I go grab like the couple things that I needed. And I'm like, hey, let's go check the toilet paper fucking aisle, right? Lo and behold, there's no one else in the aisle besides this couple, and they got 2 young kids with them. And the mother looks like she's this. You know, I don't always like to be a dick like this anymore, but for these 2 scumbags, I'll fucking lay it straight. She looks like this fat white trash trailer park looking kind of broad. The dad who was there, I imagine he's the dad. He was like really messed out looking, you know, like tall, lanky. You could see he'd been doing drugs for a long time.
A little methy.
And he's probably like 35. He looked like he was 48. But anyways, as they approach, like they have 2 shopping carts, and they like made a barricade around the toilet paper. There's 14 like packs of 60 left, right? And like I need it. Like I'm not doing like a panic buy or something like that. I just need it. And like they give me a look as I start walking up. They push the carts closer together. So the one that didn't have the 2 children. I'll say that. I took that cart, I rifled it down the aisle, and I walked right towards the toilet paper, and he started trying to get my way, and we bumped shoulders a bit. So I obviously kept going, and I grabbed 2 bags of toilet paper, and I turned around, and you got a fucking problem? But
the old shoulder.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't say it so nice. I can imagine how I would say it, but. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I think people are being retarded with that shit, right?
Yeah, fucking right.
I just wanted to buy something. I needed it. And here's the thing, man. I grabbed 2 rolls, like, you know what I mean? Because that's all I had. It was like the medium size ones or whatever. So I grabbed 2 things of it and the other shit. And I'm like waiting to pay, and they literally took the last, like, there was 12 left. know what I mean? If you took a little,
I would took like 4 or 5 of them and throw them off their cart and like, fuck you.
I was thinking about it, man. Trust me, I was thinking about it.
All right, buddy. That's about 20 minutes right there.
All right, sounds good, dude. Listen, that was fun.
Yeah, thank you for doing this. We'll do this again, but I want to get a few of us on here. I want to get TK, Brian, you, Dan, all of us on one and just talk shit.
Sounds good, man.
That's fun shit, right?
Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
All right, buddy. All right, Custy. Love you, buddy. I'll talk to you after. I'm sure I will. So stay black, stay healthy, stay milky, bitches. Later.